Hello. So, today I'm chilling. Every day I'm chilling, but today I'm fearless. I just feel really good today. It was a good day. It was a calm day. It was a day where most things went as they were supposed to go. I didn't shake my juice. I was chatting with somebody about some of their takeaways from the book The Untethered Soul. And I spoke about how important it is to feel everything and anything you go through and to feel it really honestly and really deeply. And they spoke about how you can't move on past anything without feeling it deeply, honestly, and truly, and being properly and completely involved with whatever emotion you're facing. Then only after you've done that can you actually start doing the work of moving on from it, of trying to be positive about it, or whatever your next steps are, of letting it go. Then only after can you do that. And it just had me thinking about my thoughts yesterday and how usually I don't really sit with fear or any negative emotions. I don't usually sit with them and give them the time they deserve. And that maybe that's been part of the reason why some patterns that are not to my good have flourished and continued in my life. And I felt in real time for my own self how important it is to just feel whatever I'm feeling. In the past couple of days, this case, that feeling being fear, and just think about it and analyze it like I usually would. I would do this, but like very quickly. So I'm now kind of realizing the importance of just not rushing that process. And what it's gotten me is that it's gotten me to the feeling I'm feeling right now, today, which is just free a little bit, or a little bit more free, a little bit more fearless, and a little bit more empowered within myself. That's probably definitely also due to just the support I get from and have gotten from my family and friends and just people around me. I wrote how I feel. Balanced and empowered. Yes, balanced and empowered. That's how I feel. And what it's given me is the ability to just return to the things I'd like to do with my life and myself with more trust and strength within myself. Just trusting that I can and will do those things. And yeah, that's just how I'm feeling today. I feel at ease. I feel trusting of the future and of my life and of myself. Yeah. That's it, really. Just thinking some more. I really value being in the state of mind that I'm in this moment, feeling at ease and free, and like I can just move forward in terms of, just doing the things I want to do or changing my life in the way that I'd like to change it. I feel more brave and excited. But the reason why this is exciting me, or the state of mind excites me, is because I'm also reading this book called Winning the Inner Battle, or something like that. It is, in there is a quote by Sun Tzu. I do also have Sun Tzu's book, the actual physical copy, and I have not successfully read it. I don't know whether it's a difficult read. I actually don't remember why I have not finished that book. It's not a thick book. I don't remember why I have not yet gotten through it. But there's a quote in there by Sun Tzu that if you know your enemy and you know yourself, you will win every battle. You have no fear for any battle. If you don't know your enemy, but you know yourself, you'll win some victories, but you're sure to also have some losses. And then he says, if you don't know yourself and you don't know your enemy, I'm paraphrasing heavily, but you get the point, I hope. If you don't know yourself and you also don't know your enemy, you're sure to lose every battle. And the reason why becoming familiar with the fear I was feeling and then feeling free and at ease within myself the way I am now, the reason why I value that is because it makes me feel like I'm getting to know more of myself. And the more of myself I know, the more I know what I have to work with. And the more I have a realistic picture of where I can go, what I can do, what are my strengths, and all that kind of stuff. And the more it just makes me feel like I'm closer to the title of the book, which is Winning Your Inner Battles. Because another thing I really do believe life is about is self-mastery. Mastering yourself, having nothing within yourself that's against you. And also not being lazy to face the battles that are within yourself and conquer. So, yeah, it just makes me feel happy that to see in my daily life that in small ways I am living true to the bigger picture I see for what my life must have achieved by the time I'm dead, which is to master myself and leave Earth empty. I must be empty when I leave Earth. So, yeah. I hope these thoughts are coherent. And I hope you have a great day. I feel like clarifying why yesterday's video log of my thoughts matters to me, or what the change I'm speaking about is. I certainly won't go into it, but I think I'd like to clarify where this realization that I have fears that were holding me back was coming from. Excuse me. It's from, obviously, creating a change in my life. But now the reason it was really becoming more and more apparent to me was that I want this change to occur at this midpoint of the year going on forward. I don't know how long it will take, but I definitely know that I want a change. I mean, life is always changing, and surely I'm really thankful to God say that life has always been getting better and better for me, but I've been feeling that I have an access in this time in my life that to a speed, an acceleration, a kind of momentum that I'm now at the point of in my life where I don't want to let that pass me by. I want to take advantage of this realization going forward now, and just be true to this season I'm feeling that it is in my life right now. So yeah, that's what that came out of. And the change I'm going to essentially be creating, because I'm like now thinking about how am I going to do that. I think I want to now focus on, I mean, I have habits. I want to continue with my daily routine as it is meditating, moving my body daily, in asana, and moving my body daily in asana, meditating, journaling, all the stuff I do every day, meditating, journaling, moving in asana, visualizing, gratitude, prayer. What else do I do? Reading every day, learning every day, and then an active learning as well. That's a big one that I have not yet been able to be as consistent as I'd like to be with. The others, I've been quite consistent, but making some kind of career move every day, and also learning in terms of my work daily has not been something I do, even though I've given myself such a little, like just do 30 minutes of some kind of new information in the yoga space or about yoga every day. I don't do it. So that's something that really needs to change, that I really feel could maybe be transformational. So yeah, so what I'll be doing then to try and see a new change in my life will be to focus a little bit more on creating and being creative. So that's that learning 30 minutes a day. Creating and sharing something. Excuse me, 3 pieces weekly. Something. Anything. Whether it's a yoga class, whether it's writing, whether it's these video logs. 3 pieces weekly. But obviously working on that at least 30 minutes a day. And then visualizing my work day and visualizing my work goals every day. And then, so that's creating. And then to empty my mind every day, I obviously have meditation, which centers me into stillness, into silence, and creates spaciousness within me, which is extremely important to me. And then gratitude daily. Gratitude and prayer, those 2 habits. And then what else makes me feel emptied? It's also part of learning, reviewing my day every day. There's a third category I'd like to focus on. I can't look at my habits app right now. It's weird that I'm not remembering the rest of my habits because it's on my phone and I'm recording with my phone. But yeah, I do have the learning. I do have creating something. I do have visualizing my work day, meditating, gratitude and prayer, reviewing the day, asana. Devotion. And I'm sure there's a few I'm not remembering, or just one, because I've done 3, 6. No, there's a few more than one that I'm not remembering. But yes, those are some of the things that I'll be doing to just create a change within my life in these coming 6 months and see and just be consistent with. And I'll also maybe just use these daily logs to share my progress with being more consistent in order to create this change. So yeah, have an awesome day.